So there I was, going down to the library and back, dropping off a book, the great book of Amber, and looking for words, pondering the imponderable and imponderability of it all. And a word, propensity, came to mind, that there's this propensity of a propensity to look at itself, a self-seeking, self-reflecting propensity. So that's a quality. Brahman came to mind, the old Hindu ground of being impersonal. I'm not sure if I like the word impersonal or personal. It's beyond that, but there is this propensity. Yeah, I know I'm not the first, I'm not the only one, I won't be the last one to go down this road. Yeah, lots of thoughts always go through my mind. Pondering the word woo, as I understand it. Not only does it connote without, or nothing, or non-being, there's also a flavor of undifferentiability. So my chosen name, Wu Dao, has an undifferentiable way. And in a sense, differentiable and undifferentiable both arise and subside mutually. And it's interesting that I seek to differentiate these things beyond the threefold creative, destructive, and preserving elements, beyond the self and not self. And I once wrote a bunch of words about beyond the great beyond. So it's been over 40 years that I've been toying with these things, searching through philosophy and religion and all kinds of different fields, making sense out of the unsensible and nonsensible, trying to at least. Good exercise in futility. Find a bunch of pieces scrambled all around and figure, hey, if I put all these pieces together, maybe they'll make some kind of a picture, or sound like something, or feel like something, have a nice ring to it. So I found lots of views and views of views, and to see how views of views are views vis-a-vis views. Conclusions? Yeah, I was thinking on the way back from the library how as a kid I would toy with little figures, action figures, army men, cowboys and Indians, different toys, insects, all kinds of stuff. Puzzles, toy with puzzles, play games. So there is that propensity, that's for sure. And if life exists on other planets, which it's quite probable that life can be found there, there is this propensity of the universe, if we may say there is a universe, for life to emerge within it and eventually at times ponder itself. Rather unusual propensity, I would say, to say the least. Some sort of a self-created universe, by the self, for the self, of the self. All my views seem to be mere partial views, and even putting them all together, there's a whole lot more pieces of the puzzle that just aren't around to be found. Oversimplifications, that's what they be. That's my conclusion. But it's fun trying to put them into words, looking for the words, messing around in the Usenet sphere, and the tubers, the YouTuber sphere. Blogging, yeah, there's that. Well, I'm not sure if I've said it all. I guess that's it for now. Can't think of anything else to say, but if something comes along, I'm sure I'll try to say it. Vocabularianism, there's a word. To attempt to articulate reality beyond any and all singular perspectives. A dodecahedron came to mind this morning, sort of an Indra's net metaphor. And I suppose maybe there's a gestalt that might be out there somewhere floating around. I know there's 5 sides to every coin. I've heard there's 11 dimensions. And the speaker speaking. Watts once spoke of the speaker, how there's just one speaker out of which all the sounds come from. Unless you've got stereo. or surround sound, but that's all beside the point. Being, one existence, reifications, getting me not very far from where I began. Conceptualizing, intellectualizing, wordifying seems to be kind of a sphere that can only go so far. Push on the envelope. Yep. And what about crop circles? I like to believe all kinds of things. I'm pretty gullible. I like to believe in possibilities. Sometimes life really is a bowl of cherries. It really is a game, a play. Take all the metaphors, throw them in a box, jumble them around, and throw them up there. Whatever sticks, that be something. I guess that means it's all done. Food for thought, eh? B, see?